Today, the U.S. Supreme Court handed down a major decision that could reshape how federal research money is distributed across the country. In a 5-4 ruling, the court allowed the Trump regime to go forward with cutting nearly $800 million in National Institutes of Health grants. These were research funds tied to diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, and for now, those dollars are just gone. To put it plainly, that's almost $1 billion pulled out of medical and scientific research programs, many of which specifically supported underrepresented communities in science and medicine. Now here's a backstory. So a lower court had previously blocked these cuts, saying they were arbitrary and capricious, basically unlawful and motivated by discriminatory intent. But the Supreme Court just lifted that block, giving the administration the green light while the larger case continues to play out. And this split was tight. Chief Justice Roberts actually sided with the liberal justices in dissent while the conservative majority pushed the cuts through. So what does this mean in real life? So in the short term, universities, hospitals, and labs that depend on NIH diversity-related grants will see a freeze in funding. That could stall ongoing projects from cancer research targeting Black patients to studies addressing health disparities in Native and rural communities. But here's a part that may surprise everyone. These cuts won't just hit blue states, they'll hit red states too. NIH dollars fund medical schools in Texas, cancer centers in Tennessee, rural health projects here in Nebraska and Mississippi. These aren't abstract numbers. We're talking about real life jobs on the line. Lab technicians, research assistants, professors, and hospital staff in conservative states could see layoffs or canceled projects because the money is just gone. And if those jobs dry up, communities lose out. Fewer clinical trials, fewer opportunities for young scientists, and fewer resources for patients who rely on cutting-edge research in their own backyards. It also signals something bigger here. The Supreme Court is leaning toward letting the Trump regime dismantle DEI-focused federal programs across the board, and this is just one front. These cuts are part of a much larger anti-DEI push with ripple effects in education, hiring, and government contracts. Bottom line, this ruling doesn't completely end the fight. The lawsuits are still moving forward, but it does hand this regime a major win. For now, researchers, students, and communities across both red and blue states are left in limbo, waiting to see if the funding will ever come back.